Hi there, hello there everyone. Welcome to this week's live stream of Digital Spy. I'm Matthew Reynolds, the site's gaming editor, and I'm joined as always by Ben Lee.
Hello, hi Matt.
Hi Ben, how are you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad. How about you?
I'm very good. I'm ready to get my ass kicked by Volgarr the Viking, which is the game we're playing on this week's playthrough.
Well, fortunately, it won't be you at the controls. It's actually me.
Yes.
So it'll be me that gets my ass kicked.
Yeah, that's very, very true. So who's better at games though? I think we've decided you're generally better at games.
Well, it probably depends on the genre, really.
Yeah. Are you a fan of like side-scrolling action games?
I do like side-scrolling action games. I think.
Are they your forte?
I wouldn't say they're my forte, but I've played quite a few of them.
Okay.
I know how to move left and right. Look at this. I'm a pro at this already.
Yeah, that's tricky, moving the stick side to side. So yeah, this is Volgarr the Viking. It's out start of November on Xbox One, and it's one of the free games with gold. Sort of, if you're a gold subscriber, then you get free games every month, and this is one of them. Yeah, it's apparently very, very good. We recently gave it a review. One of our freelancers, Scott Nichols, was a huge fan of it when it came out on PC last year. And he reviewed the Xbox One version for us. And he said it was practically a perfect game, as close to perfection.
That is really high praise.
As close to perfection as a side-scrolling action game could be, which is incredibly high praise. So he sort of draw comparisons to games like Dark Souls and very kind of like of old school kind of games with an old school mentality that you kind of have to learn. Kind of how the game plays and how kind of the world works, that sort of thing, which is just music to my ears. I think I like those sorts of games.
Yeah.
Ben, you seem to be doing all right so far.
I'm slashing and I'm killing dudes.
Yeah,
and I'm collecting money. I wonder what you can spend money on. Probably upgrades at some point.
Yeah.
Is there a way to break? I feel like that you can go down here, but these guys are. Can I? Oh, there you go.
Can you use the smash down? I'm not really sure.
Okay, I've got a helmet. That will help. I wonder if it's one hit and you die, or... I'm guessing now that I've got my helmet, I will be able to take another hit.
I need to quickly be subbed out, and you're going to be joined by Amy Parker-Williams.
Okay.
Amy, mic's over to you.
Brilliant, thank you, Matthew. So Ben, fill me in. How's this game?
So this is Volgarr the Viking.
Right.
And it's a side-scrolling action game, and it's apparently meant to be pretty difficult.
Okay.
So far, I haven't died yet.
Looks like a game I'd like, I think.
Yeah?
It reminds me of an old PlayStation game.
It looks retro.
No, an old Sega game. Sorry.
It looks really retro.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
What's that Sega game I like?
No.
I'll have to find it.
I just died.
You just died.
I misjudged my jump. And that's the beginning. Let's go again. I think the purpose of this game, it's expected for you to die loads of times before you actually master the level.
Right. Okay.
It's one of those type games. You learn from your mistakes.
So do you have lives?
Yeah. So I have a shield, and I think if I get hit, I lose that shield.
Right. Okay.
So that's I can take 2 hits basically. Yeah. And then down here, there's a helmet, which I got before. So I now have to take 2 extra hits.
So this is a new game rather than a remake.
Yeah, it came out last year at first actually for the PC.
Right.
And then it's out. Oh no, I thought I screwed up there. And then it's out now on Xbox One.
Okay, cool. Not PS4.
Not PS4.
Right,
no.
okay.
I think it's a console exclusive for
Fair
Xbox.
Enough.
So you won't be able to play this.
Damn it.
Being a PS4 owner. Oh, that B is bothering me. Okay, here you go. Got achievements. And I can throw spears as well, which could be handy.
Right, yeah.
I'm collecting money, but I'm not sure what the money's for at the moment. Okay, this is where I died last time.
Okay.
Oh, did it again. Okay. Okay, spikes down here.
Oh, this one. So it's fairly easy to sort of get to grips with all the buttons. And
I think the controls seem pretty tight at the moment.
right.
I just died again.
Shit.
Yeah, the controls seem pretty tight. I mean the jumping I've not got the hang of yet because I think there is the way your character jump.
Yeah.
I think it feels like it kind of moves forward a specific distance.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I can't. So I'm trying to jump in midair, and you can't move in midair. As in, you can't control your movement in midair.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you.
Which makes it tricky to kind of. I think you have to like aim your jumps. I died, by the way, because I was messing about with the jumping.
Yeah. How many lives do you get?
I think it's infinite.
Right, so it's
because
kind of like Abe's Odyssey thing where
yeah, I think
they know you're going to die sort of
yeah,
thing.
it's like, yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh no, that was a stupid mistake. Now I can only take one hit.
I mean, so is this game worth buying Xbox One for? With it being exclusive? I mean, there hasn't been many... Oh, there has been big games out, but not enough to, buy.
I mean, I've only played, 5-10 minutes of this.
I just don't think it's a game.
It's probably
worth.
It's hard to say at this point, but it would be hard to justify because this costs. I don't know how much this costs. It's probably
cheap,
must be like a tenner or something
yeah.
like that. But it's probably not the first thing you'd think of when you think
it's cool to have
exclusive.
retro games and everything.
I wonder if you can get onto that platform here on the left side. Do you think it's possible?
What, over there?
Yeah. Oh.
Can't see it. Oh,
Wi-Fi.
how do you get up there though? Can you use those?
Yeah, maybe. Oh no. Let's try again. I feel like there's something up there.
There seems to be another...
There's another way on this side. Okay, maybe
so.
next time when I die.
Yeah.
Because I am going to die.
So what's this character's name?
Volgarr. It's
right.
Volgarr the Viking. I don't know what the backstory is, but he is a Viking.
Right.
And I've still not cleared this level. This is still level 1, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
This is how difficult this game is.
See, it looks easy, but the amount of times you died, maybe it's not.
Yeah, it's very...
Or maybe it's because I'm distracting you.
It's a very punishing game. Like, you make a mistake,
and
it punishes you quite hard. Oh, can't get on that. We go. Okay, helmet, shield, good start. I feel like this is going to be
the one. What about that going that way up?
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can't look up. No. Oh, what a cheap shot. Oh, I didn't crouch.
You've lost
See,
your helmet.
now I know next time to have to crouch next time I approach that snake. Why don't I just do this?
That B.
Oh, damn it. I've only got one hit left.
So is there not another checkpoint coming up, or?
I think you have to clear the level.
Oh really? So there's no checkpoints?
There's no checkpoints,
oh, see,
I don't think.
this isn't my kind of game. I just get very agitated and stressed out by that.
I think it's deliberately designed to be a little bit,
so the further you get, no, I'm not doing it.
I've got an idea. Do that. And then I can just do a single jump. Can I do that? Yeah. Okay.
Nice one.
Because a double jump, you lose control of your character.
Yeah, you said, yeah.
Oh, and I didn't time that. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Okay, so is this the one?
No, it'll be close to the one. Oh no, I'm gonna die right now. I got hit early on. There's no point. Once I restart.
Right, I'm exiting. Ciao. Amy, thank you very much for filling in for me there. Ben, how you getting on?
I'm dying a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, based on previous playthroughs that we've done on various games, that is not a surprise.
And you say that I'm better than you at games.
Yeah, which is
questionable.
Probably, yeah, that is a comment on how good I am, I think, as well. Yeah, it sounds like you've died a few times, and it sounds pretty brutal.
I'm learning bits and pieces about the game in the process.
So what have you learned so far?
I've learned that. So So I've got a helmet and I've got a shield, and that allows me to take one hit each. Mm-hmm. So I can survive 3 hits. This snake, I have to crouch to kill it.
So you can't like do like a normal
I can't do a normal look. That will just miss. The snake will just duck underneath that. I have to kind of crouch to do that.
Yeah.
This snake here, I can get from that. So this bee is really annoying, but once I take care of this bee, I can take care of this plant from afar just using spears.
Do you have unlimited spears?
I do, I think so.
Cool.
I've not run out yet.
That's good.
But that's handy, definitely.
Inventory management is... It depends on the game, but it's not always fun.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, that's something I've learnt now.
They can attack you while you're on the arrow.
Yeah, so this spider jumps at you, so you do that.
Yep.
This one did put me off a little bit, because the way your character jumps, I've told Amy this, but when you double jump, you can't control your double jump.
So it's like it just goes forward automatically.
Yeah, it's a fix. So when I was so here, you can't actually do a single jump here. You have to double jump. But every time I did a double jump, I would land on the spikes.
Right. So how do you,
So
you throw an arrow?
I figured out if you try to throw a spear from this angle, it breaks. But if you do it from here,
Then double jump onto that.
yeah, and then you can just single jump over that.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
That's something I figured out after dying a couple of times on these
Yeah.
spikes.
That's really neat. I actually quite like that. You have to kind of work that out. It's because on the surface it looks like a very like kind of just retro styled adventure game, but there's obviously an awful lot of little things to it that you have to obviously pick up and learn as you play.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Mega Drive games. It looks like a kind
It
of.
does.
It feels like a game you'd find specifically on the Mega Drive, like the color palette and that kind of like sort of art style that kind of those certain Japanese and European games used to have back in the day. Like, you know, Shadow of the Beast and things like that.
This is the furthest I've been now, by the way.
So should I be quiet? Should I not distract
Oh,
you?
I'm gonna die. I've not even got. I could just ignore that treasure, couldn't I?
No, that is not an option. I think the people watching this playthrough need to see what that treasure is.
I've got 200 odd gold, but I'm not sure when I can spend it.
Yeah.
I want to stay here and let it jump to my sword.
So you've played this before, but only very briefly.
Like 5-10 minutes at most. 'Cause people were talking about it last year, and I was curious to try out. Oh. Yeah. but it was so late in the year that I had loads of other stuff that I wanted to play instead, so I didn't get time to.
Wow. I was unexpected.
That happens every time.
I like how things just don't die, they explode in a shower of blood and bones.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
So is that like a health indicator when your shield flies off?
Yeah, yeah. So I've got no shield. That means the next hit will kill me. Okay, so I'll get my shield back.
Is it when you pick up the next chest, will it have a better shield, or how does that? Is it like kind of like an upgrade system?
Yeah, so you get a shield and then you get a helmet, and
Okay.
then I don't know what happens after the helmet because I haven't got to. I've not retained my helmet for that long.
Yeah. There is another game that does that kind of sheds. Is it Ghosts and Ghouls, Goblins, Ghosts and Goblins, whatever called it in various regions? Where like the more you got hit, the more armor would come up until eventually you're in your pants running around with a sword and shield.
It is a neat concept actually. I mean, it kind of means that they don't have to waste space with like UI and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm all for games that kind of don't, sort of take up your vision with, like clutter it up with various numbers and health bars and stuff when they don't need to. Yeah, it seems like you're zipping through this section a lot quicker now, which is good.
Get rid of this stupid bee first. But yeah, I've almost reached to the point where I got to last time already.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just rattling through it, which is good. Any idea how long this level is? I remember, I think it was Scott's review. I think it's like about 10 minutes. So if we're 2 minutes in? Suggesting these levels are actually quite long, even if you're like fully accomplished at kind of going through and know what's there and stuff.
Oh damn it! Yeah, I mean, I guess that that means if they are about 10 minutes long and we're only maybe about a third of the way through, that is quite a grueling game, isn't it? In that regard.
Yeah. Because
there's still a lot to learn about this level, and you're forced to go back to the beginning every time.
I heard Emmy said, like, is this the sort of game you'd buy an Xbox One for?
Right, yeah.
And while I...
That's the same slider.
Didn't learn.
I didn't know.
That's what happened. For me, it's like this isn't... I don't think this probably would be a game people would buy an Xbox One for, but it's like with any kind of like early sort of console stuff, it's like this is kind of an additional reason.
Yeah,
So
it's a nice bonus, effectively.
Yeah, like I don't own an Xbox One personally. But this is the sort of thing that I'd be like, okay, I can now actually play this on my sofa. And that's really cool, and the fact that it's kind of like free for gold subscribers. And I've heard this game is amazing, and I know I'd actually probably give it a good crack and give it a good play. Yeah, the same reason like the PS4 and like Xbox 360, they had like a real kind of library of like smaller independently made games that were just really fantastic. That you kind of you want to have in your library. So yeah, anything like this and Super Time Force, always good games to have, I think, on console.
Oh, it's a true mistake.
So yeah, the more Xbox One can sort of fill out its library with cool games like this, I think is definitely a really good thing. Why is it with insects or like flying creatures being really annoying? Like think back to like Spelunky and like bats, which are
they're just more unpredictable. I don't well the bats in Spelunky are quite predictable, aren't they?
They are, but they can come at you in unpredictable ways, I suppose. Like technically their behaviours are pretty set.
They can be. I think it's partly because they kind of come at you like vertically, rather than just like on a horizontal plane.
Yeah, absolutely.
That probably is a big reason for that. So I'm not going to bother getting that treasure. You know what? Because I'm just going to die anyway.
Yeah. Also, it would just speed things up if you can just zip past.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. That's not even sick. Okay.
So
that's not great.
Eyes on the prize, man.
My last hit. I did not expect the snake to turn around that quickly.
Yeah.
I thought I could just sneak up behind it.
What is the in terms of kind of like, is there like animation priority? How does the actual game actually play? Can you like interrupt things and turn around? As soon as you attack, you have to kind of wait till the animation is finished before you turn your attention elsewhere.
Let's see. So if let's find this like kind of a clear bit of down here.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I swing a sword, I can jump pretty quickly, strike immediately afterwards. So. I just got hit by that stupid. What's that thing? What would you call these green things?
Lizards.
Lizards.
I guess. Yeah. I think a lizard is a safe noise for that. Safe noise, safe description.
I'm not really an expert on like animation priority stuff like that, but it feels like it's less so than say Dark Souls.
Right.
Like Dark Souls was very much focused on animation priority, wasn't it?
Yeah, very much. Like you have to kind of commit to any attack or any kind of like if you roll off the way, etc. Which is part of the fun of the game, I think. Is like having to be really cautious and think, if I attack this enemy now within this specific window, I have to be sure that nothing will happen during that space of time.
I feel like positioning is more important in this game so far, like where you stand in relation to like the enemy.
How's the Xbox One controller, by the way, in terms of like the cause you use an analog stick rather than a D-pad?
Yeah.
Do you feel okay for games like this?
Actually, no, usually I prefer a D-pad, but I don't know. Like for some reason, this game feels fine with it. No, it's not fine. I'm gonna blame the analog stick.
Yeah.
It feels really because I think the problem with a lot of like 2D side-scrolling games, for me anyway, is like if you play it on an analog stick, sometimes you accidentally jump or you accidentally duck when you don't want to.
Yeah, or like you kind of like you try and move it left or right, but you accidentally move it up or down.
Yeah.
Just ever so slightly, and certain games don't get that quite right.
Yeah, and I feel like this game, I feel really confident in the analog stick.
Yeah, I imagine like games like this are getting better because they probably release on PC with controller support.
Yeah.
Either like at launch or like maybe in the kind of the weeks and months afterwards. They kind of very early on in the process they design for that. So when it comes to a console like Xbox One or PS4 or whatever, Wii U, it feels great off the bat.
Yeah. Shoot a snake. Okay, let the snake come to you rather than approach it.
Is that your life mantra? Let the snake come to you.
Do you think I'll finish the first level before 2? Before my time's up?
I don't think you will, if I'm honest. Within the 40 minutes or so that we usually have, I don't think so.
It won't be this live, that's for sure.
But I think this is a good demonstration of kind of what the game is really about. I think I think in the past we've done like 5-minute or so videos, and that works on some games and showing like this is what the basic game is, this is what kind of this offers.
Yeah.
And you could technically do this with this, but it's like this is how you would play this game: is that you would die over and over and over and you'd inch further every time you restart.
It's actually quite similar to Spelunky in that regard, because you're never going to. Oh damn it! Because you're never going to finish it first go.
No.
And you're only going to get better. You have to start from the beginning every time, and Although with Spelunky it's a bit different because a lot of it is based on, because it's procedurally generated, a lot of it is, I wouldn't say luck based, but with this game, part of it can be memorization.
Yeah, I was going to say that just basically watching this for the last, I don't know, how long we've been doing this, everything is exactly the same.
Yeah.
And obviously, like when you encounter an enemy, they'll probably spawn in the same way and behave the same way, but obviously during that kind of interaction, they could do different things, like the snake that turn around and bit you, for example.
Yeah.
Like it's not literally, if you, I don't know, put a game shark in like in the old days and like let it sort of, you know, somehow work its magic and like press the button command in a certain order and you'll finish the game. You actually have to respond to the world as it comes to you.
Yeah.
But everything, yeah, in theory is set and is there to be learned, which is cool. I think that's, yeah, very much like Dark Souls in a way, where there is real kind of like, it's really rewarding learning how your character plays, how kind of the enemies react, and just come across new surprises.
There we go. I've still that spider bot from a distance from just throwing a spear at it.
Yeah. So Scott mentioned in his review, I don't know. I don't think it's spoilers necessarily, because I think it's actually a really cool selling point of the game and quite integral to kind of what I imagine the game is about. But you're saying how basically there is like almost like a second game in this. So the chest that you pick up, I think if you finish the level, pick it up, say you got the item from the chest. If you finish the level without actually getting hit, then I think that item upgrades, or you get like then you get access to a different level.
Oh wow!
So the idea is that you want to. It's not like you mastering the game just to get through it. It's mastering the game to also access new content. So it kind of rewards players in kind of like multiple ways.
Sorry, I was trying to listen to that explanation.
No, that's fine. I don't think we're going to get through to this.
I was trying to say, because something new happened in that when I didn't want to interrupt you while you were like explaining that. But I didn't get hit up until the third chest, which is the first time I ever did that. Because you know the first. Oh, hang on a second. The first chest gives you the shield.
Yeah.
The second chest, which is here, gives you the helmet. And I reached up the next chest, and I got a flaming sword.
Oh, cool.
But I didn't actually get a chance to use it because I got hit pretty soon afterwards.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you'll have to get all the chests or if you get like just all the way to the end without dying. I'm not sure the specifics. I'm sure it's all there online. But that still sounds cool. That sounds like in a similar way to say like Spelunky, which obviously you compare it to this with this game. But yeah, like that is a game very much like if you play it a certain way, there are extra things to find.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like an added reward. Like it's not only just learning how the game works and finishing it on a base level. It's also like if you have the patience to learn kind of how it really all ties together, then there's extra stuff there, which is really cool. And I think when games do that, that is pretty rad.
Definitely.
And yeah, it's a reason to keep playing and feels rewarding.
Okay, here we go.
So this will be a flaming sword.
The second time in a row. So I'm getting better at this. Oh wow. Oh, that's cool.
That is really helpful. So yeah.
Okay, this thing always gets me. I can never.
So it's things would split up. So if you would you recommend like you try and duck under?
Yeah.
Just say because you could stand in the middle, but I don't know if they would just clip you. Like see they go up and outwards.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get you. So I don't know if it's better to like run to the middle, wait, then run onwards, or just clear the lot in one go. I'm not sure what would be.
I need to experiment a bit more. I think that's taking coming out time. Okay, this spider. Just do it that way. I think this is the first I've got to now. Okay, I don't want to take any risks because I'm on my last life. Yeah, this is definitely. I've not got this far.
I believe in you, man. You have to get a certain distance for that to work.
Yeah. Oh.
Good plan. Yeah, I think if you waited a split second longer to attack, it would have been
Oh no, that's going to be quite annoying.
fought back.
Oh.
Although that is a badass intro.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
Power spear straight to the face. It's a shame that you don't see his body later on, just like impaled on the wall. Or do you? I haven't been paying that close attention.
I am getting further. The thing is, I don't want to stop playing. As in, like, I feel like because I'm getting better with every run, you know, most of the time anyway. I'm kind of in the rhythm right now. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, with a game like this, like, do you feel like you kind of feel that you need to have a break because it is quite a demanding game? Like you are, I imagine your attention is like fully devoted to kind of just playing this because you obviously want to survive and it's very difficult. Do you feel like yeah, you want to be in the zone now? You're kind of like in the mood to kind of like you've learned certain things and you're in the mood to keep playing, or do you feel like okay, this is actually a bit frustrating now? I need to put the controller down and more.
I can't stop playing sometimes. If I'm I'm the sort of person who gets a bit frustrated if I can't do it, and I'll keep playing until I've made some sort of significant progress.
So the frustration drives you.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the sort of person I am.
That's good. I think that's quite a good way of doing it. Because very much like Dark Souls, is that kind of a very similar mentality. Like you're playing the same area over and over until you get to the next checkpoint. And it's I can definitely see that. Like, there are times when it's like okay, now I've actually got used to it and I want to get through it. I just want to do it.
Yeah.
And that's a good feeling. But there's also some times where like I'm absolutely not in the mood to play Dark Souls and I fire it up and I'm like a death or two and it's like no, today it's just not. It's not. I can't get in that mindset where I need to really concentrate. And imagine this game would be kind of similar. Like you'll probably maybe like pick it up one day, and be like no.
We need to figure out where to stand. So I think
you stand kind of like on the middle to the ledge.
Yeah. So the two places that I stood were the two times I got killed.
Yeah.
That's something new.
Yeah, that's the thing. As long as you're learning,
yeah.
I suppose, and you're willing to kind of put that into practice, then
it's important to
every time it's worth doing.
I'm just gonna die. I got hit. I'm gonna die. I'm right at the beginning. Yeah, it's definitely like every time you die, you just got to think. You got to think to yourself, why did I die?
Yeah.
I mean, it's important for. Games of this sort of style, you have to learn from your mistakes, and the only way you can do that is by just figuring out why that happened.
Yeah, and that's basically how this game works, and that's why it's incredibly rewarding to imagine games like this. Is that learning process, and it's and that's a very old school mentality of like just asking players to learn, and probably like ties way back to like the arcade era.
Yeah.
Of like asking players to like put in money, kind of get better every time, and learning how the game works in order to it's really hard to they die, so they have to put in enough water, etc. Thankfully, we don't have that much anymore, which is good. I'm curious with games like this what the achievements are, so I'm going to quickly fire those up.
Okay.
And I'm going to. If you don't mind me spoiling them for you.
No, that's fine, go for it. I've already got 50 achievement points for something.
Yeah, I believe they're all the same amount, so they're all 50. It says 20 times 50 is 1,000.
Right.
Yeah, my maths, I think that is okay. Just quickly, my phone is very slow.
Again, I've got two of these. See, I couldn't do that like at the beginning, like get to the sword, get the flaming sword. Now I can do it quite consistently, which is nice. Okay, I just need to figure out how to. This is the thing that still gets me. Okay, so the middle. Aha! Did it without getting hit.
Nice one. Is that sword more powerful, or is it just like
I think it is more powerful. It took me less hits to get rid of that plant. We'll find out next actually, because this red one should usually take 3 hits, and now it takes 2 hits. So yeah, I feel pretty good. This is the first time I've got my full gear, and I've actually. There we go.
Nice one.
Full gear. I can take a few hits. I don't want to get too confident because I'm now going to screw up at some point, but this is a pretty good run. Okay.
Right.
Stand here.
Nice
Okay.
one.
Okay, so what I need to do is...
Is that going to be high enough? Because that is also going to still...
so what if I do that? Okay, so I'm just going to hit it. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So it helps with the flaming thing because you get to do a quite a nice spin attack.
Yeah, you can just do it quickly. Ooh.
Ah, so that's a disappointment.
So you've got all your items?
Yeah, I got all my items, so I didn't need to get another upgrade, so they got money.
I'm quite excited, Ben.
What's going to happen now?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
No. Don't worry, I'm still alive.
That's what you also learn very early on is duck and attack. So is that a
Hey,
checkpoint?
I think we've actually hit. Is that the end of the level?
Yeah, that's like a checkpoint, isn't it?
There we go. I proved you wrong.
But is this the end of the first level? How are you
I don't know.
classifying level?
Yeah, exactly. What counts as a level?
Yeah. Let's find out. I'm gonna wait till you kind of do this, and I'll read out some achievements.
The kid is new.
The Tiki Trap.
Okay, good.
When you jump, is that jumping forward?
Yes.
Cool. So it's double jump automatically moves you forward, but that kind of gives you some freedom of how you want to jump.
I thought, sometimes you get a shield, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I can't, I forgot to. See, the problem I had was I was trying to get an arrow to the wall, stick to the wall, and I couldn't, so I should do like 4 before I drop down.
So that's good. Yeah, there you go. You tried.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I was thinking, because I have a shield, can I deflect arrows? I can deflect those arrows, do you think? Should I try?
There's an achievement for blocking a projectile with the shield while in the air. So technically, yeah.
Oh. Okay, I did it, but it destroyed my shield. Right, so... Okay, so what my plan is, drop down, throw a spear, and then jump back up on the platform.
Okay, good luck.
So...
Yep. That is mad skill. I think you're okay to just keep going, I think.
I think I could have done, probably been more elegant about it.
Yeah, you could have done that all in one go.
Yeah, probably.
It's your first time. There's no doubt you're going to do this about 20 more times before the next area.
Okay, roll. Wait a minute, I should probably, oh no. So rolling is you roll a fixed amount of distance as well, just like double jumping.
Yeah.
So that's something to bear in mind. So I was thinking I probably should throw a spear first. There we go. Okay. Oh jeez.
I'm going to wait till you die. It's inevitable you will die, Ben, sorry. But then I'll read out some more achievements.
Okay, sure.
And that's up to you. Ah, so it does block it.
Yeah, so I've upgraded my shield, like you mentioned.
So that probably requires you to get semi-good to get to that point in order to keep your shield.
Yeah, and I died. So, yes, achievements.
Yeah, so you get one for reaching an alternate path in a world. Complete a world without ever losing any equipment, so I think you have to just...
Wow, that sounds difficult.
Yeah, so that's basically not getting hit at all. There's various endings. So imagine the different routes you take, the alternate paths. Complete the game with 10 or less retries, in brackets, deaths.
Wow, that sounds impossible at this point.
Yeah, that could be tricky. I wonder if Scott's got that.
He probably has.
Probably, yeah.
If he's played it so many times. If he's given it 5 stars, he must be like really into it.
Yeah, he loves it. It was we were doing those who follow Digital Spies Gaming Section do Game of the Year stuff every year. And we basically ask all our staff to send in like a list of their top 10 favourites and then we kind of work off that to work out the overall list. Yeah, and this was what number was this for Scott?
Number 3, I think.
It was very high up, and it was a game I kind of like vaguely heard of, just because it was like last year was incredibly busy.
Yeah.
An awful lot of games had come out, and that just kind of eluded me because it was, I don't play many Steam games, etc. But yeah, from there on, it's like, okay, this game has something to it. So yeah, Scott has been a big fan of this since it was released in 2013. You're doing well, Ben.
I am. I've got a weak shield again. Oh. Okay. I've not done it in a while. I'm just gonna put it out there.
It's probably been about a minute. But that is a long time.
Okay, so okay.
So do these spring to life at certain points, do you think? Oh no,
it's just okay. That helps at least. I was a bit worried that I had to kind of memorise, but no.
No, that's fine. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
No, it's easier than I thought, actually.
In all its trials, that was fairly straightforward. I'm not playing, obviously, so I'm just saying this is easy.
Okay, this seems fine. Oh, that's not helpful. Oh no. So Go away. I was surrounded a little bit.
Yeah.
I was so distracted by trying to deal with that plant.
I think that's a good example of like one of those situations where everything is set, but how you approach it can vary dramatically.
Yeah.
So they're going to chase you to whatever platform you're on. So you've got to choose the right platform to kind of fend them off, and then slowly work your way up. Then, or maybe you want to stay at the top.
Yeah.
I don't know how you approach that. So yeah, go on.
I need to die a few times before I figure out what the best way of doing it is.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, so I'm going to drop Scott on after this as well.
Oh no, no. Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, that's the thing, like you know how to tackle that plant, but you're distracted by the running lizards.
I was kind of doomed because if I tried to run away, then that lizard would get me.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think this might be after our last go, by the way.
Oh. Can I have one more go after this? After this death?
Depends how. Depends how quick you are, I suppose.
Because I feel like I need to know that this is my last attempt. I need to gear myself up for it, you know?
Yeah, right. I can stay on the floor and take those guys. Well,
I think they'll respawn.
Yeah.
Oh geez, what's that? Oh, they're just spikes. Okay, I thought they would like shoot it at you. I think these guys will respawn. Yeah, they're just going to come at you non-stop.
Okay.
So yeah. And what platform is safe? Okay, that one isn't.
So you can stand on the far right of that upper one. Well, that's it.
Okay, so I think the safest way is probably to throw spears at it, right?
Throw a spear, like jump up and throw a spear left, so there's a bit of a leg up. So you can get on it.
Yep, that's helpful. Okay.
Did you know that before?
No, I didn't. Now I know. Oh no, he. Oh.
That's weird how, like, for a long time they weren't coming to you.
Yeah.
They also decided to give you a friendly hello.
Oh, wait. I'm just gonna go for the. I'm just. No. Okay, last go.
Last go.
This is my last attempt.
Ben, you've got to do this.
If I get past that plant, I'll consider it a successful last attempt. Okay. Good start. Oh, how close. Okay. This bit's simple.
So actually you don't need a shield for that bit.
No, you can just time it better.
Just trigger it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You really worried there.
Because I was worried. That's why.
Not got hit yet. Okay, this one was quite annoying with this red lizard. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna take care of this plant, no problems. Okay, this is good. Get rid of that spider. Gonna get my helmet.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I've got to the helmet on this level.
Okay, that's going to help you for the next bit.
Yeah.
Use an extra life to play around with.
Okay, this is it. This is it.
It's quite tense actually.
Oh, there's one up here.
Sorry?
I need to get rid of that red thing up here. Look. You see the red lizard?
Yeah.
Getting distracted now.
Not like you can do about it right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But good spot anyway.
I'm going to go to the top and then I'm going to. Okay.
There
I'm
you go.
gonna
Just
do-
round down.
Okay. It'll be easier because at least these are one hit, but the red one takes 3 hits.
Good work.
Okay. That's 1 hit. No.
Yeah, if you just keep.
You lunge forward as well every time you throw. No.
Man.
Uh,
Go on, Ben.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I want to get that.
No, just go for it, Ben. Just go for it. Don't. Don't fight. Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no. What? No. Oh no. No.
You got it.
No.
Go. Yeah, just go for it.
Ah.
Just get out of there.
Okay. Oh geez, there's 2 plants.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we go left side or right? Or right, left side or up here? What do you think?
Up to you, man.
I'll go left.
You're the guy on the
I'll
controls.
go left.
But you have.
Oh yeah, I have to.
Close.
Nope, still so close.
Can you actually fire an arrow into those things? Yeah.
Don't know if that's useful or not, but we'll do that.
Yeah, may as well.
Okay, maybe you meant to go down this way first to set the arrows.
Oh, they kind of. Oh, they block the path.
Ah.
So they stop the.
Okay.
That makes the rope safe. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's safe. Okay.
Can you fire? You can't fire when you got a rope, have you?
Oh. No, I can't. There's a harp. I wonder what that is.
So it looks like just probably a treasure. That's pretty strict timing. There you go.
I can't. Oh yeah, I can.
Can you drop down? No.
No. No, you have to go. It seems like you have to go a different path to get to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this looks tricky. Okay. Next one. Oh no! I tried to jump, but then I did a roll instead.
Yeah, we all saw that then. But a valiant effort, and you got past that plan, which was really
I
what you wanted
did,
to do.
and I got a little bit further than that, just that plan.
Yeah.
I made some
You solved
proper
the
progress.
rope arrow conundrum. Yeah, Ben, you've done really well.
Thank
I
you.
feel.
I'm quite impressed with myself, actually.
Quite pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I've really enjoyed watching this. It's a game that I think that I want to play at some point.
Yeah, I think I don't have an Xbox One, but I do have it on Steam, so I might actually dig it from my Steam library.
Go back to it.
Yeah.
I've noticed a pattern of you playing games on console. I think Ollie, you played on a stream,
Yeah.
and then you went back and bought it on PC.
Yeah.
But
then I
it was
finished.
actually out on PC later.
I only played it for like a couple of minutes on PC, but then I played it on Vita.
Oh, okay.
I actually went to the Vita version.
So you actually bought 2 copies?
I did.
Wow.
That's a waste.
That's dedication. This would be a good Vita game.
Yeah, I think so. But
Yeah.
it's not going to be on Vita.
No?
Because, well, I think it's a console exclusive, isn't it? That's what I heard.
Oh, okay, yeah, that probably makes sense. I mean, I don't know how these things work in actuality. Maybe they'll work.
Maybe the time thing.
Yeah, maybe it'll come out on PS4, Vita like one day. But yeah, for now, at the time of this recording in November 2014, Xbox One exclusive for a console. It's on PC as well on Steam. Probably pick it up in the Steam sale around Christmas.
Yeah,
cheap,
yeah.
or at other times.
Christmas is coming up.
Christmas is coming up. Are you ready, Ben?
I am ready for Christmas.
Good.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're segueing to nothing. We're not doing any segueing. We're just meandering into the wilderness. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Ben, I've enjoyed watching you play Volgarr.
Thank you. I've enjoyed playing it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I like the look of it. I'm going to dig into it at some point. Yeah, thank you everyone very much for watching. Be sure to, we stream games every Wednesday at 1 PM UK time on Twitch. You can follow us at Digital Supply UK, so do that and you stream the latest and best games, whatever, kind of, that's usually our kind of rationale, but also kind of whatever takes our fancy. So yeah, be sure to subscribe there to watch us playing games regularly. And yeah, thank you very much. Ben, again, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you again.
And yeah, we'll see everyone very, very soon. Goodbye.